Types of videos, so hopefully it doesn't affect the stream too much, and we'll see if it does or not. So I've been behind. I've missed a couple of Patreon updates, and I don't want to neglect that, especially for people who do donate through Patreon. Let's see. Another thing that we'll do right after this, before moving on to other topics, is bringing back Thankful Thursdays. So right after this will be Thankful Thursdays. Thank you, Christian, for reminding me. And it's something that I haven't done in a while, just because of the process of moving and all this other stuff. Now, so I'm just gonna kind of show, so the purpose of my Patreon and what I'm gonna do with it and what I do with it, hi Stevie, is just basically show how much I've made in donations, what I'm doing with the donation money, and just kind of go from there, really. All right, so without further ado, let's kind of go over a couple of things. Let's see. So this is my Patreon page. Also, just so people know, I've started donations with Bitcoin and Vertcoin, or Vertcoin is how you pronounce it, VTC. That's just my cryptocurrency of choice. Bitcoin might be easier for you. I just prefer Vertcoin just because of the concept of decentralization. So there's that in the YouTube description, and it's also there in the DLive Steemit description. Also, if you need to contact me for anything, if you want to throw spam my way too, you can do it at Ebon Kim at protonmail.com, or Ebon Kim at candlelight.media, or Ebon Kim at libertystrategic.com. So you have those options. Of course, you guys pretty much are able to come in and join and talk with me pretty much every day of the night. You can contact me through Twitter, through Gab, through Discord. YouTube is pretty much shutting down their messaging service, so of course you won't be able to contact me there, but that's something else. Plus, I always never look there, so someone has to remind me to look there. Okay, so this is pretty much what I did. So I cashed out of May 2018. It took like 5 days to process and all this other stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna donate it to Suzie Dawson. So $10.41. I know it's not much, but right now I'm unemployed. I'm working for myself, and I haven't really quite started yet on that. I mean, I'm just doing this and housework and taking care of my family, especially my kids. Roland, my 1-year-old, was sick since last Friday and went back to school today, so I kind of had a little bit of extra time to sleep. I got a full 6 hours of sleep today, so it was nice. So I'm gonna go over, so April, May, so that was like 2 months through April or May, I think. Yeah, it was $6, 13 total processed, 25. So it looks like there's more. Now there's something that I do want to share, and it's part of the thank you. Well, maybe I'll save it for the Thankful Thursdays, because it'd be better just to do it that way. I'm not going to use any of the $10.41 that I took out for Nico House. He does need some help with his rent and stuff because of all the things that he went through. So that's his Patreon page. If you don't, $1 follower, $1 is what he asked for. If he can spare, spare what you can. I think what I'm gonna do when I cash out of the I don't know, $25, I'm thinking of buying a shirt from WikiLeaks with the donation money. Right now at this rate, it looks like I think I've got maybe 1 or 2 months of being able to create something and see if it makes any money. If not, I'm gonna have to look for a job. Sorry about that, but that's just the way things are. Let's see. I think I'll do more of the Thankful Thursdays. Anyways, that's the Patreon update. I did help with a little bit with whatever help is needed, whether it's technical or whether it's just whatever it is, that stuff that I do, letting people talk. One of the things I'm doing is just also starting to get back in and trying to get people in for interviews again. It's kind of hard to do that when I'm not creating content and just and if they see what I'm doing, it's just, you know, a lot of either nothing or conspiracy theory or birds. So, okay. So one of the things, and I guess I was gonna go over it for Thankful Thursdays, but I'll just go over it now. I just need to share the screen real quick. Is again, there's a tweet that I made. So on the Unity for J, the online vigil, there's quite a couple of people. I mean, everyone that was on was awesome to come on. So for two of the people that I really would love to speak to is Mark Crispin Miller, Professor Miller from New York University, and also Vivian Kubrick. And Mark Crispin Miller replied, yeah, he think that's great. And I'm trying to get Vivian Kubrick on, so if you can retweet or respond or try to get Vivian Kubrick's attention to come on and do a group discussion with Mark Crispin Miller, me, and of course anyone who joins, and that would just be awesome. And that's the thing, no other media right now, every media right now, every commentator, every news, whatever, there's a barrier. You can't communicate with them. They can't communicate back to you unless they choose to. So it's a top-down model. And I'm going to go through what a top-down model is sometime. But basically, hey, you're trying to say a lot. You're trying to get their attention. You're talking in live chat. You're asking questions. You're giving money to them in the YouTube live chat, or whatever, just so they can see it for a couple minutes, if not half an hour, an hour. See if they do answer your question or whatnot, and most likely they won't. But within my channel, what I'm doing is there is no top-down level. It's just all one level. They can be an expert in whatever field they're in, where they have a lot of exposure. Maybe they don't have a lot of exposure. It doesn't matter. It's a discussion for people by the people. We're all people. So it doesn't matter if you're a billionaire, millionaire, middle class, lower class. Maybe you're a slave, I don't know, but you can come on in and talk at any time. And live chat, when I see it, I'll mention it. And you know, it's communication. It's kind of hard sometimes when there's a lot of people talking, but I want you to have a voice too. And that's why what you say in live chat is recorded also on the live streams. And it's a little sad. I'm hoping I don't have to go back to work, and hopefully what I create is gonna make some amount of money, because, well, I'll just kind of show you what I gave up. Now this is how much I was making, and this is just a 2015 W2. It was quite a lot. It's the only one that I've got that I had made a snapshot. I need to get the snapshots of 2016, 2017, 2018. So I was making a good bit. It equates to about $65 an hour, maybe a little bit more with all the vacation time and bonuses and all that stuff that I used to make. So it was a lot of money. I mean, I could just stop doing this and just focus on making money. But you know, let's give this a whirl. One day I might say, all right, I'm not gonna sell out, but I'm not gonna fight the power, because you know, everyone else is benefiting but me, and my family needs me, etc. But we'll see. So when that time comes, that time comes. And so right now is right now. So I'm doing this. And another thing is, if you guys don't believe me that I was working all the way through there, well, here's my Proton Mail account. This is me sending it to this email address just so I have it. And this is my formal letter of resignation. And of course, this is what I'm saying. And of course, this is the boss, not my direct boss, but the boss of our group, Carl. Probably shouldn't give him. I should have redacted that. I can't redact on email. Oops, sorry. Don't spam that guy. He's a good guy. All right, so that's it. That's for Patreon update. Next month will be exciting because finally, with my kid being better, finally with the housework kind of mostly done. I mean, there's still a lot of work to do. There's something in the works that I'm creating, and I think you guys are gonna love it. I'm hoping you guys are gonna love it, because if not, then it's back to the drawing board. So hopefully you guys are gonna love it. So I want to do a lot of videos during the day. That's gonna be hard because I can't do videos in my project. So I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna have to figure things out. I may have to not live stream. I may have to do maybe 1 or 2 days a week of maybe daytime uploads. You know, at least the birds, the 3 little birds on the nest of American robins. That's simple. I just point the camera, set up my laptop, and then I just live stream. But something that's more coordinated, that's gonna take a little bit more time. Anyways. I'm gonna end this stream, and I'm gonna do Thankful Thursdays, and then I'll go ahead and do the 1 hour late episode of the Hour of the Time by Bill Cooper, and then Anything Goes off topic after that. So stay on. We're just switching gears.